Oh, isn't it so nice outside? Yeah. So that's fall in Oregon. It's pretty awesome. Okay, so this is week 2 of the vlog. So I guess I'll get started here. On Tuesday there was no meeting. None of the mentors with keys could come, so we canceled Tuesday's meeting. But on Friday, the only person who could come was Tom, and fortunately he has keys, so there was a meeting. So what we did was standards were finished, but I believe people are still working on their wish lists because we've been losing, or we've just realized that we are missing a lot of materials. It's actually kind of bad. Electrical's missing a lot of vital wiring that we've managed to get away with using just scraps, but now we actually need more. Scraps aren't going to do it. Mechanical is missing a lot of vital material like various aluminum extrusions. We're missing a lot of round stock. Like we are freaking out of round stock. It's pretty bad. We have to get more somehow. We can either buy it or see if various companies will donate it to us. I have no idea how we're going to get it, but we'll figure it out. So everybody split into their marketing reserve groups at one point, which would be grants, fundraisers, and sponsors. And so the grants group, they have started the application process. I'm going to bring somebody in who's an actual grant writer, and she'll help. Hopefully, if she has time, she will help work things out. It's Terminator in the background, like right there. It's pretty awesome. So anyway, for the fundraising group figured out that they need to do more light bulb sales because we have like a bunch of light bulbs left. They're LED light bulbs. I think we sell them at like $15 or something like that. I think it's more like 12. We buy them for like, I don't know, 10. But after this, we're not going to do any more light bulb sales. We just can't get enough money off of them. It's not very lucrative in any way, shape, or form. Um, Sponsors group, they found a list of old sponsors from our T-shirts because our T-shirts have a list of everyone who sponsored us. And we're actually really bad at sponsors because it's kind of like we take their money. We don't even like thank them in any way, shape, or form. It's just rude of us. We're trying to improve on it. We're sorry. But anyway, they updated the sponsors list by taking some of the old sponsors. And they also wrote an official like sponsor like request. So I guess you could just call it a form letter. But yeah, they're writing that. They have some rough drafts. They're hopefully getting it done next week. The propaganda poster there's slow work on it. I didn't really ask about it today, but I'm assuming that since no one has presented options, that it's not quite done. I think our industrials design slash marketing slash business team has been slacking off a bit. I mean, I can't really like force them to work, because they can't just like look over their shoulder the entire time. But they really do need to step it up and start working, get organized, get into gear. Anyway, so standards lists are done, but like software people haven't been showing up at all, or students or mentors for that matter. It's pretty bad. I don't know why they haven't been showing up, but they really should start getting to work on that, because they still have to do standards and possibly wish list if they want to get more stuff. Anyway, so that was earlier today. It's it's pretty. It's not the best situation in the world, but we'll manage, hopefully. Um, anyway, so next week, if freaking software decides to show up for once, I'm gonna yell at them for a bit, get them to actually work on their standards. Um, and I'll explain to them what standards is, so it won't be too bad. Propaganda posters need to be finished. Like, I ideally want to get them out by the first day of school, because I think we have to run them by the principal to make sure that they are like they're appropriate, and like apparently we can't put them all around the school without his permission or something like that. So yeah, it's so next week. That's kind of next week. Continue working on our wish lists, because I don't think those are done yet, quite yet, because they have to be really specific. So like, you have to work on like part numbers, where you can buy them, how much you need, etc., cost, etc. Hopefully we can contact some of our sponsors or potential sponsors and see if they can give us some materials that we can use. Because I guess it kind of works out for them too, because recycling materials that are flawed in any way, shape, or form actually costs money, so I don't know. Anyway, so this week was a bit light, mainly because there was only one meeting, but I'm going to stop babbling now. I'm sure you guys have had a good week. I've had a pretty good week. Contractors came to my house and they painted, and they actually did a pretty good job. There was rain here, which hasn't happened in a while. So anyway, I'm gonna go now. You guys have had a nice week, and I'll see you next week.